Hey guys, Louis here, and in today's video, I just want to give you my experience of using Todoist as a to-do app and, a task management app. The goal of this video is really to help you determine, is Todoist worth it for you? Is this the app that you need to manage your to-do and your to-dos and your tasks? So the first thing I'm going to do is sort of give you a sort of an overview of what the features are, and specifically, the features that differentiate Todoist from other to-do apps. So just a little overview of like the simplest workflow that you can do in Todoist. You add a task and you say, okay, mow the lawn, and that's it. So as you can see, this is the simplest workflow, and the overall just interface is very minimalist. It's very clean. It's not cluttered, and it's very responsive. It's very, there are no lags and stuff like that. Now, before I move on to the features that make it different, I just want to talk a little bit about pricing, because most people know that, there's a free plan for Todoist here, beginner, and most people are going to have the pro plan, most individuals at least, because you have unlimited projects, and you have the calendar layout also, which is pretty great, where you can visualize your tasks on a calendar, sort of like Google Calendar, but on steroids. And then you have the business plan, which is for businesses, where you can have teammates and so on. Most people are not going to need this. Now, I'm going to put a link in the description of this video, where I'm going to make sure that when you click the link, the best prices or the best discounts that I can find for Todoist are going to be applied. So if you want to have the best price for Todoist, then make sure to click the link in the description, which I am maintaining. Now, in terms of features, what I really like about Todoist is, first, probably the gamification system, where you can have this on or off. By the way, it's called Todoist Karma, and I have it on, and you can have a number of daily tasks as a goal, to complete. You need to complete 5 daily tasks or 27 weekly tasks. I sort of tweaked it a little bit here. You can have celebrations on or off, days off or not, vacation mode, and so on. So this looks trivial, but I really do think that it's a great help. It helps me motivate myself to get more things done. The thing here is that some tasks that you're going to create, especially in the beginning, they're going to be maybe bigger, and so you're not going to be able to do your 5 daily tasks. But it's up to you to make more sort of granular tasks and divide them into smaller sort of bits. So there you go. This is probably my favorite feature here. Now, the second thing as well is that Todoist, unlike other apps, has natural language understanding for dates, in the sense that if you say buy pizza tomorrow at 7 p.m., there you go. As you can see, it highlighted this part here of the task, and it automatically set the date to this, tomorrow at 7 p.m. So it understands dates and stuff like that, which is pretty nice. I'm just going to add it. And as you can see, the date has been set, here with a reminder that I can tweak as well. Here, reminder at the time of the task, you can change it, to 30 minutes before, stuff like that. All right, now the next thing I want to show you is, in terms of views, I've only shown you the sort of basic list view, which is the one I use most of the time. But you can also have, for example, for software development projects, or projects where there are different steps, you can have this Kanban view. They call it the board view, where you have steps here, and so tasks just move from left to right. Typically, you can move them just like that, and you can change this view at any point just by clicking here, list, board, etc. And you can also choose a calendar view, which is a Google Calendar. Not Google Calendar, but it's sort of similar to Google Calendar, but a lot better, because it's integrated with Todoist. All right, so this is pretty great here. The next thing I want to show you is, in terms of natural language understanding, it goes a little bit further, actually. Let's say that you want to, buy burgers every last Saturday. Boom. Every last Saturday. So it's going to tell you, on every last Saturday, this task is going to come back. It's a recurring task, and the little arrows here are going to tell you that it's a recurring task. It understood that every last Saturday it has to remind you to buy burgers. So that's kind of nice, recurring tasks. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, and a lot of to-do apps have this, but they don't do it as well as Todoist, in my opinion, is that, in terms of platforms, not just Apple Watch, but Todoist is everywhere. So I've been using Todoist here in my browser because it's very practical, but I also have the desktop app here. And you can also install it on your different devices. So I have an iPhone here. I have it on my iPhone. I have it on my Apple Watch as well. You can get reminders wherever you are at any point and not not forget anything. You can get it on Android. You can get it on Android watches as well. Anywhere really. And so this is really practical, and all of the apps follow the same philosophy as the app I've just shown you. They're all very easy to use and minimalist and so on. So once again, I'm going to put a link to in the description of this video with the best pricing, the best prices applied, the best discounts. I'm going to make sure to maintain this link as best as I can, so that you guys can get the best prices. I'll put this in the description, so make sure to click the link. And thank you so much for watching.